going today, everybody? This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So today I want to talk about throwing straight. I know I talk a lot about staying bent over, head on top when you throw. So I've been getting comments on, if I'm bent over, how do I throw the disc straight? Because you're leaning over, which would put it on a hyzer. So to throw straight and still have your head on top so you don't grip lock the disc, take some practice. It's probably the hardest throw you can throw in disc golf is straight, because it's such a fine line that you have to hit to make it work, I guess. So the best way to do a straight shot and still keep your head on top, first, when you normally throw the disc, you're probably about your chest. You're right down here, middle of the stomach when you throw. So most of the time people throw from the middle of the stomach. So you can see, if I'm standing up straight and now I bend over, head on top, you can see how the disc is now changed to a hyzer. So if I throw the disc right now, it's going to come out on a hyzer because of the lean of my body here. So to throw straight, the first thing you have to do is raise the disc. So when I lean over, you can see it's on a hyzer. If I bring this disc up higher to just under my chest, right here under my chest, you can see that I have flattened the disc. So you can see again, so here I'm on a hyzer, it's in the middle of my stomach. By raising the disc just underneath my chest now, I flattened the disc out. So the first thing for throwing flat is you have to hold the disc up higher on your body. So flat shot is from, just under the chest. So the first thing, raise your arm up. But you still need to keep your head on top of the throw. So I can straighten myself up more. So here's straight, and then here's just a little bit. So it's just a little bit on top now with my head. And I've raised my disc from my middle of my stomach to under my chest. So now I have a flat disc, and my head is still on top, and I'm standing up straighter. It doesn't have to be, a huge bend, to throw straight. You can stand up straighter, but you just got to make sure you don't stand up completely straight and open your shoulders this way, flat, this way. The trick is, raise the disc up higher, keep your head on top, keep your head out here looking down, and that'll put a round to your shoulders. Disc up higher, rounded shoulders, slouch a little bit. Now throw from up here. And it's going to give you a flat shot. When you're learning, I just recommend, throwing mid-ranges until you get used to, bringing your arm up higher. Just start slow, and then as you build up you get more used to it, throw it harder. And you got to throw the appropriate disc. You don't want to throw a real overstable disc if you're trying to throw it straight. If I'm throwing it straight, you got to go with your discs that are going to give you a straighter flight. So it looks something like this. Disc is up higher, head's on top. Complete straight shot. So a normal throw would be down here. So I take my stance, I bend over, here's my normal throw would be here, a little bit of a hyzer. Bring that disc up, straighten up a little bit, head still on top. And this throw from up here. And you get a nice flat shot. So the trick to remember is arms come up higher to make the throw. Also, if you bring the disc up higher to throw a straight shot, sometimes you'll actually turn the disc over and it'll fly a little bit of an anhyzer on you. So you'll come in up higher, you'll release the disc, but sometimes because you pull the disc up higher, you'll release it high on the outside edge, and the disc will have a slight turn to the right for you. So it's also a great way to get the disc to turn to the right and stay flat, you know, bring it up a little higher, and when you release it, it'll come out with the outside up. So if that's happening, I mean, that's all it is. You're right on the fine line of a straight shot, because it will sometimes, you know, turn over and fly to the right. So it takes some practice getting used to throwing higher on your chest. You know, because like I said, you got to get your arm up here. So I just recommend, you know, start out slow, make some throws, but just keep the disc up higher on the chest. Still keep your head on top to make your straight shots. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha.